Hello, welcome. So nice to have you here. My name is Sanchia Legister, and this is a little bit of you time. This is 10 minutes for you to come away from whatever situation, space, place, or people that you might be with right now, and for you to ground down, take stock of anything that you might be feeling, or going through. This is definitely a time of year that can be magical, it can be special, it can be exciting, but it can be stressful and it can be painful and everything else in between. And so, whatever it is that you're going through right now, I want you to know that you're welcome in this space with me. And I really hope that you can take some time out to ground, to connect, and to realign with your full self. So as we get started, I want you to get really, really comfortable. So if you're sat with your legs crossed, uncross them and plant your feet firmly down into the ground. You can also lie down, so you don't have to be upright, bolt upright in your chair. But if you want to be in a chair too, that's fine. If you want to be sat without any back support, that's cool as well. Just be really, really comfortable, because I don't believe on making this any harder than it needs to be. All right. So we're going to be together for about 10 minutes, and I just want to clear a few things first. Obviously, I'm in my usual space, and that might mean other sounds and things happen, like my pets running past, and just a reflection of real life, really. And so that might be the same for you too. You might be in a space where there's lots of noise going on or things that are out of your control, and I want you to know that that's perfectly fine. Instead of judging or maybe thinking that it's going wrong, you are meditating. Instead, if something unusual or unexpected happens, just invite it in. Take a deep breath and see if you can let it go and just come back to this time that we have together. There might be moments of intentional silence where I'm not speaking, and that's okay. It's meant to be happening. And I'm going to be here with you the whole time, guiding you, and I'll let you know when we're finished. All right, everyone, get into that comfortable seat. And if you're feeling like, oh, I've got an itch, I want to scratch something, just let it happen, shake it all off. Take your hands and put them onto your thighs or in the middle of your lap. Or if you want to take the hand to the heart, maybe the lower belly as well, you can do that. And then I suggest lowering your gaze or completely closing your eyes, and I'll kind of be flitting between the two of them. Let your shoulders roll up to your ears, send them back and down. Just have a little moment. And let's begin. So before we do anything, just wanting you to sit and give yourself a moment. You've decided to be here. You've decided to take this time out for yourself, and I'm so pleased. And you should be too. It takes a lot for us to sometimes recognize what we need and then to actually take action. So well done. Notice the quality of your breath and notice where your breath is. So if your breath is sort of feeling really tight and high up in the neck and in the throat and somewhere in the upper chest and clavicles, see if you can send your breath a little further down into the lower part of your belly. And see if you can make your breath nice and big. And you might notice on the inhales, for most of us, our belly inflates, our ribcage gets bigger, our chest broadens and expands. And as we exhale, everything sort of comes all the way back down. So you start to feel this ebb and this flow. And it's like you're riding the wave of your breath. And if you feel called to move as well, physically moving, let that happen, all right? Don't restrict yourself. And so we're going to take 3 nice big deep breaths together, in through the nose and nice big sighs out through the mouth. And you might actually hear my dog has joined us, and he's doing a really good job of showing us how it goes. When you are ready, finish the natural exhale breath that you are on, and then with me, nice and long, in through your nose, inhale. Open your mouth and sigh out. And 2 more. Breathe in. And let it go. And inhale again. And release. And then just let the breath happen naturally. Nice long inhales, nice long exhales. And you might move your breathing into just your nose now, breathing in and out through the nose. But if that doesn't work for you, feel free to find another way. So hopefully we've sent the breath a bit deeper down into the body, and we've started to make the inhales and exhales a little bit longer than before. They are roughly the same length as each other, but we're not judging ourselves and we're not trying to be perfect. Now take a moment to go inwards and notice any feelings or emotions or any physical things that are going on for you. You might be noticing tension in the shoulders, across the head, or maybe you're experiencing something happening in the tummy, butterflies. Maybe your heart is beating. Maybe you're really excited. Maybe you are feeling a heaviness or a sadness. And it could be something completely different, but just go inwards and just see if you can observe what might be happening for you right now. Notice that as you check in and observe what's going on, if you've started to tighten and clench any areas of the body, so often this could be the jaw, so feel free to just move your jaw. Open the mouth, wiggle it, move it around. Feel free to move your eyebrows, let them dance up and down. Feel free to lift the shoulders and roll them back. And feel free to unclench your sitting bones in your bum area. And then bring all of your awareness to your feet. Wiggle your toes and spread the feet, pressing them down into the ground. And then maybe scrunch the toes up nice and tight. And then as you exhale, release, soften, ground. Bring your awareness up the legs towards your calves and shins. And notice any tension that might be building there or is there. And maybe you bring a bit of tension in. And as you exhale, release. Start to move your awareness up your thighs. Think of the thighs, the front and the back. Maybe you squeeze and tense and tone the muscles. On your exhale, release, let go, soften. Bringing your awareness up towards your lower belly, your lower back. Maybe you start to tone, tighten, tense. On the exhale, release, let go, soften, ground. Bringing your awareness a little higher up the body. You can start to think about your heart space. You can think about your upper chest, clavicles, and maybe you start to notice a tightness here. Breathe into that space, nice and long. A longer exhale, release, and let go. Give yourself the permission. We're going to stay in this heart space, this upper chest area, and do it 2 more times. Breathing in, picturing the heart, and exhale, letting go. Taking 1 more of those. Inhale. See your heart expanding, getting bigger, broadening, and exhale, release. Let go, let the heart feel lighter. Start to bring your awareness to your shoulders and your arms and your hands. So you might make little balls with your hands, little fists, and start to tighten, tense, squeeze the arms. Breathing in nice and long, and as you exhale, letting go of the arms. And bring the awareness to your face. If you want to, you can take a long breath in and scrunch the face up, making a small face. Exhale, release, and maybe even let the jaw hang a little bit. Feel like your cheeks are melting down. And now see your whole body. And think about a colour that makes you feel happy and content, maybe even warm and fuzzy, a colour that makes you feel grounded and relaxed. So for some it might be green, maybe being closer to nature makes you feel good. For some, and for myself, it would be yellow, the sun, feeling that light and that heat coming into my body. And as you start to see this colour, if it feels natural and okay for you, when you breathe in, maybe the colour of your breath is that colour, and you let the whole body be flooded and filled up with the colour that you've chosen. You can start to see that colour filling up every single cell in your body. And all of the feelings and emotions that you assign to that colour, let it flood your body as well. Keep the breaths nice and long and easy. If it helps to keep sighing out, let yourself do that. Let's take 3 more deep breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And the exhale's letting go. Releasing all tension. Inhale. And letting go. Let your breath be natural and easy. Think about one thing that you can let go of right now, one thing that is completely out of your control and therefore we have no need for it. And see that thing just drifting away from you. A couple more breaths. Let the breath still be easy and bring your palms together and start to rub your hands together quite vigorously. You want to create some warmth between the palms. Once the hands feel nice and warm, keep your eyes closed, but bring the palms just a few millimeters away from your eyelids so you feel that heat transferring to the lids. Your gaze stays low as you start to open up the hands and slowly open up your eyes, taking in the light from the space that you're in right now. Start to widen your gaze, looking across the room, across the floor, maybe the walls, the ceiling, and taking in your own body as well. Bringing the hands to the heart, or maybe bringing the palms together and the thumbs to heart center, whatever feels more natural to you. Take a deep breath here with me right now. Turn up the corners of your lips and exhale, let it out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for saying yes to you. Thank you for knowing that you can take some time out to come back to yourself. You can move away from people, places, spaces, and find a bit of you time. Until next time, everyone, take care.